the Manta or whatnot, maybe, and then what you wanna go. And VTune is a unique player. I'm excited to see what he builds on ETA.
Definitely exciting. This is where we'll get our read from.
Earth Spirit, I like it because it aligns with timing of VP. Like they wanna play fast, and Earth Spirit really does align.
And I don't know about you, but I felt some issues with Beastmaster, especially when these mid lane picks get a bit too greedy. Like Beastmaster hits this really big timing and he wants to push towers. And if you don't play through him, he just misses that window and kind of feels sad. Especially if you go for that Helm build, right? So I kind of like that Earth Spirit just plays through the Beastmaster and just ignore the TA. Let Nande do whatever he wants to.
Beastmaster is a win condition, and he likes to be centerpiece of the lineup, as you explained.
Yeah.
So that's where Earth Spirit comes into play. That's where even TA comes into play. He's one of the most active carries in the game. Oh, VP with the identity draft, showing what they can do, but looking forwards to the later stages of the game. Definitely a lot to offer from the 9 Panda side, especially from supports.
The initiation and burst damage they have is ludicrous. Like insane levels. This Lich, when he gets Shard, what was it? Shard Blink was all... Shard Blink double fluffy hat in that previous series. Going around and finding solo kills on cores. Something this Lich can absolutely do. Add in a Finger of Death or a tiny Avalanche Toss. Tons of tools there at their disposal.
Top lane starts with a Batrider TP. We'll see how it continues. No boar skills as expected. Well,
It's the spam of the axes. Because what you put out your boar, V-Tune daggers it once, hits it twice, and it's dead. Feels so sad.
yeah, and down the line, the Lich Sinister Gaze also, as pointed out. That was insane amount of damage to it. So, not the easiest lane for Beast, but that's just what Beast does, He can blindly and people counter it, but still he has the tool to get out of these lanes.
And then down at bottom, position 5 Enchantress alongside a TA. A double range lane here, but looks like Lupsi's done a good job defending Lays. He's early last hit then. Live has tanked up everything.
Had earlier today, we had EA Undying versus Bristol Muerta. I remember correctly.
Sounds right.
I'll be weaker of supports, but the matchup will still be TA favorite.
I just can't underestimate that meld damage. You add in like an Ench creep or something as well.
Yeah, it really is next up.
And then mid lane, tiny Earth Spirit. Tanky melee. Tanky melee, yes.
Here we go.
Oh, top lane, noticed. He's being chased down by the PA and killed. First blood by Solo's Lich.
And a boar.
Bonus money from the boar. Yeah.
Hey, this is what we talked. Level 2 on this Lich PA. Instant action. First blood goes to Lich at least. You are a VP fan. You don't want this PA getting first blood.
Yeah. Then mid lane is like toss back versus kickback. Both Squadix and Arrays just trying to put each other on a tower to take a couple of extra hits, but neither of them particularly care. V-Tune up top. Gonna guard the Lotus Pool here with Solo, play aggressive into the Bat Rider. Maybe thought they had a kill there, but definitely puts him within that threshold of, if Bat Rider shows his face again, he's dying. Does have a salve.
Double Lotus or 9 Pandas. Put them in position to have a stable mini stage. That's what they want against this very tempo-based lineup of Virtus.pro.
So far, so good for pretty much everyone, though, in terms of getting their last hits early on. PA, arguably a wave behind everyone else, but not a big deal. Solo gets the small pull, drags the wave back so VT can farm. And it looks like this Lion leaving the lane for a moment, heading towards Water Runes. 4 minutes about to hit. As a Raze goes for top, Oopsie goes for bottom. Does leave Bristleback a little exposed, taking a fair amount of damage there from the remaining 2 members of VP. And Squadic's got that rune, huh?
Power first, bro. So basically a useless rotation from Lion.
Yeah.
Leaves the beast exposed. Holy man.
But it means Tiny doesn't get a rune as well. Maybe he could have got the bottom one. Now Bristleback's got to deal with a Hellbear.
Level 3 Ange. One of the most annoying things in the laning stage to deal with. Chase, Blood Grenade is ready with another enchant. They're gonna commit. That will come with the meld attack. There was no flap, or did I miss one? Hellbear. I guess he missed it.
Yeah, it's on cooldown. Doesn't land that one either. So Bristleback, thankfully, for him, gets away.
Nonetheless, a lot of pressure on the Bristol.
And straight away, Enchantress grabs a new creep and, yeah, goes through the Twin Gate. So they pressure Bristol, kick him out of lane. TA has free farm time again. There is a Dire Ward spotting this movement, though. So they see the Enchantress wrapping around that corner by their tier 1 top.
Kind of heads up play. Placing orbs there. All the Ange. Outside of the sentry, so...
They just have it for the kill.
Usually the sentry comes out and they get the D-ward, decide what they want to do. That's all. Playing 5D chess again.
Just out of range of the sentry, right? Like it's perfectly placed. Very good spot. Lich going to come mid for the bottle refill. Except it's not a bottle refill because he didn't come from Fountain. They'll find the Batrider though. The Spirit. He's in here trying to protect his Phosphor. Quadix the big magnetizer on 3. A lot of damage, and Enchantress arrives here looking for a kill on Solo at the very least. Whoopsie and a Ray still nearby with a Soul Ring and a toss forward. A roll back in. Squadix gets a double kill. VTune has arrived. Trying to pick up the pieces here and get what he can, but this Enchantress with just a fluffy hat and a magic wand skirting around the tree line, juking VTune, but still gonna die. The Flame Break, not enough to save the Eng, but might have been enough to find this kill on the Phantom Assassin. The carry of 9 Pandas joining in very early on and slain by Squadix, who comes out with their 3 kills to the good.
I mean, VTune deep is in. He feels like he has to get the kill for this commitment, but oh, he dies without boots, without TP. Quadix trio, I know, dominating this game.
And Squadix goes from like hitting level 6 in that just before that fight to now being level 7. A lot of space for Notice to get severe damage on that top tier 1 in the meantime. The VP coming out with the upper hand, especially when you factor in like Nande's TA has just been free farming this whole time.
Yeah, and this is where PA is the burden territory, you know?
Yeah.
She cannot stay top, she cannot help his team. She's not great as a farming jungle. Like, what can you do? And Quadix is gonna get spotted by this tiny lion reputation. 44.
Solo's Lich just being walked over by Notice Beastmaster. Tiny and Lion magnetized up. Protecting VTune. That escape away. That means now, yeah, TA comes up top, looks at this tier 1 tower as a freebie. Top jungle completely cordoned off here. Enchantress and Batrider, they've got a bit of damage onto the Lion, but a wise TP out from Lupsi. Gets him back to safety. Now Ray's on this Tiny, he's like, well, I kind of just have to sit mid and guard this wave and guard this tower.
I mean, they have to play defensive. They're basically playing 3v5 at this point. All of the VP heroes are activated, where PA and Bristol are basically non-existent.
And it is not safe up here, VTune.
Doesn't matter if you get a kill or not. Just annoying. No?
Cross forward.
Turn back.
Oh, yeah, Chain Frost. Gonna bounce across onto Noticed and an Ogre. They kill off the Bat Rider. At least regain a bit of control of this area of the map. Give VTune somewhere to farm. There's Quadix. He wants to turn this into something bigger. Has to kill on solo. Now they can de-ward. Just a bit of back and forth in that northern jungle. That does mean that this Bristleback has also had kind of a soft time the past couple of minutes. He's been dragging waves into jungle camps, farming very effectively. Camping up. In terms
Just doing
of farm,
Bristol things to maximize. Cannot threaten the T at all, but he can get as much as he can for himself and try to hit this timing. I mean, the problem with Bristol versus TA is kind of you want to buy this hype for Earth Spirit and Beastmaster, but then again, it does nothing as TA.
we're fighting over at bottom. There's a shield rune up top. Earth Spirit's going to roll back across for it. And it's all noise from 9 Pandas, screaming and shouting around this mid and bottom lane. Try to give VTune as much room as possible up at top. Desperately needing it.
Exactly, as much as a buzz they can make without like losing heroes or important resources is good.
But look at this Observer
delay the
Ward into
game.
smoke. They know exactly where VTune is. All the
Beat that, beat Tuna.
for PA. I feel kind of sad now.
Why?
Well, I said I don't have a read on this PA hero, and now my read is PA sucks. PA is very hard to play from behind, at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we kind of alluded from the previous discussion, that if the lane goes poorly, as it did, you just burden.
TP's back up top, has a sentry, so he's going to de-ward it himself. Does run the risk of being rolled on again, though. Noticed was kind of edging forward as he has Raw ready. No Magnetize from Squadix, though. At the very least, 9 Pandas getting closer to Tiny Blink. Getting closer to this first item, really, on the Bristleback. It feels like Bristle's still like deciding where he wants to go. Is he just going to buy the Ring of Tarrasque for his first item, straight up?
Hey, if he's gonna buy pipes, or reason. Meanwhile, 12 minute room plus a mid pressure. He just, ooh, double TP mid. Big commitment.
Yeah, they're bringing numbers here, really, to defend this.
Yes, but you know, if you bring 4 heroes to defend the tower and you don't get anything in return besides like enemy heroes running away, like, you'll have to run away too, and then they're just gonna turn back, and you'll not have a TP again. So, a beer sequence from 9 Pandas.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, it still plays into the game plan, right? Of make noise without dying to give PA more farm. Yeah, spend a few TPs.
The thing that concerns me the most for 9 Pandas is that it's not like the timing where the PA is gonna be stronger than PA is supposed, you know?
Nice.
Where's the
Good.
TPs now, Gary?
Yeah, they don't have any, do they?
There's
Nice
one for
tiny.
PA.
Is there? What, back to fountain?
And a tower now. He's gonna break the game wide open. No tower. No tiny TP. Back to the point where, you know, what's the timing that TA will hit to threaten this TA, you know? You get the BKB, you'll
Christ.
have an MKB against it with the roar to control, with the beast lasso, bat lasso to control you. You get some manta, whatnot.
Are scanning.
Earth Spirit will eventually catch on you with so many disables. Like, I'm not sure. We're looking at some ultra late game timing for one move and VP smoking, making sure they don't hit one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Radiant's bottom tower.
The game sense from V2 there. It's just so funny that he's on the exact same camp. The camp like down in the sauna, you know, down in the mines. Gets scanned, gets run at. He leaves two little satyrs there. He felt it coming.
Broski.
Don't die to ancients though. You evaded the gank from some heavy hitting heroes.
Okay, trivia. Do you know what Ench innate ability is?
Radiant.
Ench innate ability. Isn't that the neutral item one where you always get an extra neutral item?
I mean, there's a part of it. I think Ench makes neutral creeps deal more damage than the heroes. But we can check it right after.
Oh, it's that one.
34% damage increase. That's why this would be almost wide.
Big damage from neutrals.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Holy moly. And that's a difference maker when the PA just solo farming it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Very annoying. Sometimes you feel like you're playing this PA, and you remember this, and like, why is this in the game, Gary?
Dire's bottom
Why?
tower
Why
is
me?
under attack.
Someone's just messing with me, you know? No reason for it.
Just forget about it. Just go farm some creeps. Like solo right now. It's literally trying to farm a large camp, which is dying to skeletons.
I mean,
You have to pop a magic wand.
Skeleton's hurt, like, even without this. Entering it on top of it, they are the murderers. Railed? Rallied?
Rallied, yeah. Yeah, rallied and ready to rail you. Disgusting damage dealers.
Oh, smoke? Right?
Roll in.
Aggression.
Right on the tiny. Earth Spirit though, even with his blade mail up getting turned on, nearly killed, rolls away to safety, so tiny
Fine.
down, and Earth Spirit survives. Man, Panda's looking worse for wear. What they spent pretty much everything there. Finger of Death, Chain Frost. They don't get a kill, and they lose their mid.
And they lose the rush, most definitely. Bristol, Aghanim, yeah, Dazzle. He didn't do timing perfectly.
There it is. Notice for the Aegis. Feeling like he's going to be the one frontlining. He's got Blink soon up. Play through your Beastmaster.
One thing that my experience with Nanda is that although he's a great and talented player, his biggest weakness is kind of overextended. It'll be interesting to see how he adapts in arguably the best team of his career so far, VP. He's gonna be more patient, or he's just gonna get quote bottom right now. Troll a little bit. Oh, he just run away, although he was solo.
They're respecting him. Or respecting VP maybe being behind him.
Exactly. That's a bonus of playing a great team. You get both solo, but because nobody's showing on the map, enemies like, oh, he's not alone.
Now VP, they're turned to smoke again. Oh, they've got this Beastmaster, Blink, Aegis. Time to go get some use out of it. It looks like V-Tune's PA has already skipped away from the ancient camps though. So they won't be finding her.
Everybody's missing all the time.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Nine Pandas just holding hands with each other in front of the PA. There's a lot of vision up there, though. Radiant observer wards all across that place. So there's potential for VP to shift across and angle back up north. The past couple of minutes of play have been pretty good here, as down at the bottom lane, Erase with a toss back on Nande does reposition the TA, but apparently she's just able to blink away from all danger, all forms of control, and TA is out of there.
Wild sequence, say the least, Garrett.
Crazy.
Now, Batrider, Blink Dagger ready. He has the Observer on the big hill.
There's a lasso. Straight in onto him. Squad X with a double damage and makes short work of Lubsy. The map just gets smaller and smaller again as VP charge forward, looking at tier 2s as their next objectives.
30 seconds to daytime. Most definitely looking for a Torment or two and a Wisdom. Double pressure in towers. Nothing much to stop them right now.
Right, you can't. You just got to try and spread the map.
They're pretty deep in top, so. Tiny. Like the will, no lasso. So if he misses the roll, but not big on a PP. Maybe there was a chance.
Maybe. In the end, he's going to get walked over. Throws a few spells their way, but he's dead no matter what happens there. And like while they're chasing and killing a Tiny, they're also killing the tier 2 bot lane, farming Ancients with Notice just to the side of that. So they don't even relinquish control of the opposite side of the map. Look at them, they're playing 2-1-2, they're playing lane setup 20 minutes into the game. That's how strong they feel.
Yeah, they're not only playing, they're getting away with it. And oh, they're even thinking of this Tormentor. They're gonna swing with Earth Spirit Bat. They have a smoke. Be perfect opportunity to do so. They wanna test this Wisdom. Like trade Wisdom for the tower. Worth it, I think.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
But they still want this Tormentor. They'll be there in time.
Radiant's top
Versus not
tower
going to
is
try
under
for it.
attack.
Yeah, just backs away from it.
Yeah, Manta finished. I think the right choice over the BK with so much control from the Beast and Bat. But is it the timing he can use to power cooking? The Tormentor is gonna get invaded, so they smoke there. And they're gonna find out that VP doesn't care about it. They'll just press.
At some point, they've got to unlock V-Tune, right? Let him out of the cage.
Unfortunately, Solo doesn't get the shard. I mean, the Lion one is not too bad, but the Lich shard must be.
Lich becomes a new hero with that shard, right?
He unlocks the Frost Assassin power.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have max in Nestor Gaze.
Dire's top tower
Opting
is
for
under
this Frost
attack.
Shield versus the PA makes a lot of sense.
Just feels sad for this erased Tiny to be sitting dire side of the river, just waiting in his base for creep waves to come to him. And Tiny's a hero who wants to be out there rolling and blinking, catching people and killing them. Definitely a slow one for Nine Pandas here. Just trying to hit this next round of items that maybe gives them an edge in the next team fight.
This is the style they played versus Navi. 2 games they won, they were kind of 7 to 8, 9k down at minute 25, you know. So at least they have experience in this position. But it seems like VP is a little bit more of a stable team than Navi is. But,
Definitely stiffer opponents. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, like, not necessarily, you know, losing early game or anything like that, but the idea of picking one moment in mid to late game and finding that swing moment where you win a big team fight or you get some key item and you know if we kill this hero and this sequence of events happens, the game is back in our hands. Reminds me of like Beast Coast in their heyday, or Team Spirit the way they play. It's that momentary understanding of this is the game-winning moment from whoever it is, VTune or Solo making the call.
Yeah, either an item or a position. Definitely a Spirit thing. Like I would think like a 5k advantage versus Spirit is like a even game against any other team, you know? Or other way around, because the Spirits are such good at understanding power spikes and what they need to do to win these team fights, and Alex, everybody. I want to dodge this Bristleback. Is this support?
Doesn't want to go on them just yet. And Batrider does have Blink, Lasso, Force Staff there. They'll smoke to make a play. Maybe around that bottom tier 1, which surprisingly enough, is still standing.
Dire are scanning.
Both Enchantress and Beastmaster joining in this smoke move as well.
Traps, spotting everybody almost. And I don't want the Lion. I feel like they want the Lich. They want this guy, but...
Oh. Up to... Well, across the high ground from Squadix.
He's gonna be there.
The jump toss is there. Notice is in. Infrost thrown out. Bouncing back onto the TA and in towards Notice. But this BKB Beastmaster has got to turn and run somehow, but he can't. Caught out by V-Tune with the jump back in and the dash. And now the stun for the Lion catches Nande for a triple kill to V-Tune. We were talking about moments in time and immediate reactions. 9 Pandas, they find that moment, that timing.
Are scanning.
You ask and you shall receive, Gary. That's
The
a
bash
toss
on
back
PA.
into stun, into bash on PA. Opening where Earth Spirit doesn't get to pop any abilities. Suddenly this PA is free to do whatever he wants in a fight.
Radiant's bottom
Insane.
has fallen.
Just a moment of disconnection on the side of VP, and holy, this whole 25 minutes of the game you have been building the lead. Gone.
For what? 1k? 26 minutes in, 10-9. Our next Roshan. Yeah, this could be something 9 Pandas look at and think, hey, you just go and take it.
Definitely point of contention, and EA team, Virtus.pro, knows it's up 100%.
Such a funny innate, isn't it?
I think it's
Third eye. You just
pretty
know
cool.
when Roshan spawns.
People think it's kind of useless, but I think it's pretty cool. And they need to be in time, otherwise if he gets egregious, it's another level of a problem.
On Roshan.
Earth Spirit?
They're going to roll in.
Oh,
Roshan's dead. The boar scouting just a little too late. And the VP still sticking around in the vicinity. Looking for a way in. Dire scan connects, so Lays now very quickly realizes there are enemies nearby. Those enemies have just placed an observer board right next to you. Now it is retreat time though. The drums pop and a roll forward from Squadix.
they still too deep his net. Unlocks the chase. For anybody, including the Bristol.
Oh, hello. Oh, the Lotus.
Oh, Lotus.
He's got the Lotus Orb, but now we've got the Chain Frost bouncing into the Ice Spire. And Bristleback has just undone that Batrider's hard work.
With 2 heroes throwing mid, Bat felt like very pressured to get something out of this chase. The Bristol is... I don't think it's a target for VP. At least not to kill. They can maybe try to burst, poke him for Lich to show with the shield and crest. But
Radiant's middle tower
overall, if they expose themselves to hitting him, using like position for him, everybody else will have a free fight. Melt, we'll get this melt, so no pressure.
And a Lotus pickup, very, very useful. Roar on the PA here, though. Virtus.pro making a swift move onto V-Tune, but Amanda jumps back, heal again. V-Tune, Melt Strike misses. Phantom Assassin's out of there. He jumped back to the Lion, back to safety. Oh, does die. The damage over time takes her out in the end. And now VP, they sense blood in the water. They roll back in. All the avalanche toss. Try to save V-Tune. Keep this PA alive as best you can. She blinks away from danger, leaving the Lion and now the Bristleback to get jumped at last mode and killed.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What a read by VP. Understanding they need to go to this PA Aegis. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Eventually they'll get her because Magnetize. I feel like Magnetize lasted for a good minute there.
It lasted so long.
Dire's
She literally was hitting PA for like 25-30 seconds before she died, and it stayed on him after he refreshed for the second life. And now it's really high ground, but with the Lich Tiny alive, would be about it.
It just seemed so... I don't know, when that jump first happened, I was like, oh god, VP, have they fallen for a trap here? It felt so aggressive. But 9 Pandas didn't really have anything to answer it. If your PA is out in the open alone and gets roared, or other heroes hitting her, like the TA and Enchantress, got some serious damage.
And that was before the MKB on Under. Now it's gonna be a whole different story. Add a Enchanter Quiver on top of it. Good as it gets. I was thinking the same, Gary. I was like, his Aegis, is he the target really? But he just saw what is the other option. You don't want to go in Bristol. You cannot actually reach any other target. They're just like going on this PA for like 3. If PA is getting one, it means she cannot hit back. Where's the rest of damage? Is it gonna be some Tiny plus Lich?
Yeah, true.
It's gonna be enough. So sometimes the offense is best defense against PA. If you're attacking her, it means she's not attacking you.
Like, everyone here is here to support the PA, right? Nasal Goo, there's Bristleback tanks everyone up, going for utility items. Tiny is, you know, a glorified blink toss hero right now to displace them. A Phantom Assassin, kind of be all end all for 9 Pandas draft, especially heading this late into the game. Does pick up a Satanic now, so at least something there to, you know, dispel things off, survive a little bit more with the lifesteal. As 9 Pandas hunt for targets in the bottom jungle, but all they'll see is a lonely boar.
Dire are
The rest of VP have repurposed, moved across towards mid. And even smoking themselves. Where are we? Still in 3.5 minutes for Aegis, at least. For Roshan to respawn even. Quite a bit of time.
Panic on PA, TP is my close. I think that was the timing for 9 Pandas, you know. Satanic beat the Aegis, so he can engage more aggressively. Oopsie, will not get caught.
Yeah, because when you have that Satanic, all of a sudden, Magnetize isn't that big of a deal anymore.
Until level 25, undispellable Magnetize. One of the
Yeah,
most
true.
OP talents in the game.
That's crazy.
You have also your stone scale, so you have like infinite stones too. It literally means infinite Magnetize.
Little kobold, where are you going? Oh, he's going to go and help kill the Tormentor. Oh, yes, look at him go. What a help.
Thank you for your service.
top tower has fallen.
The speed aura. Yeah, make that creep wave faster. Run to the enemy base.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Plus 87 damage. Wave. A little bit silly. On the mid wave, Earthquake is setting up. Trap is there. Any of the supports set themselves on this trap. Let me not go to for the side of EP, and they see this kobold. We joke about it, but he pushed his bottom lane of the tower. Might force some reaction.
He's
They
on your
wanna
tier
use it.
3s.
Radiant are scanning.
Sigma Monk.
Radiant, of course, scanning right on top of the heads of 9 Pandas here. And even though it feels like VP are the stronger ones in this situation, it's 9 Pandas who have taken the better, like more strategic high ground, the place to play from. Top and mid lane are both pushing in. VP are the ones that have to react again.
VP is stronger, and they know where 9 Pandas are, but it's just when you make a fortitude around this high ground, it's just way too hard to engage. Like, the way to bring them out of here is to actually push the side lanes, make them suffer economic damage that they want to leave themselves, and Ant will send a creep bottom, and they kind of need to just bait it out, because they know Rush is not respawning for another minute and 12 seconds, and they can just use the boars and the Ench creeps to win the Mexican standoff, you know.
Just some way to like wiggle out of the situation. VP right now content with just holding that mid wave, playing right side of the mid lane. Bristleback and Tiny both going to show themselves to do exactly the same thing. Squadix, meanwhile, is kind of lurking up at top, looking at the Phantom Assassin, who did push one additional wave.
Earthsphere is a little bit disconnected, but they see all of them. They need more sentries, they need a gam, they need something against these DA traps. Is basically a map hack.
That's just free vision. Have they just seen them smoke?
They have seen them smoke, and they've seen PA pick up the amplify damage. They need to kind of very, 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 very worried about this PA.
And everyone TP's home.
Tower is under attack.
Nande. Everyone TP. Nande. Everyone TP's home.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Nande, don't die here. Oh my god. Oh my.
Dyer's tower is under attack.
What?
No comment, Gary. I warned you.
You did warn me. Lasso top, counteracted by the Lotus. Arrays is here with the Avalanche Cross onto the Bat Rider. Not quite enough to kill him, but he should get some punches in to finish him off. Now Lay's chasing Squadix with V2's double damage going to work. Fox roll gives this PA the chance to slay the Earth Spirit. And now your two core heroes dead. That Rider's gone for 30. Lubsy does get taken out by Notice Beastmaster in the back through a BKB and a Roar. But this all starts with VP all TPing back except for TA. Stuck on high ground.
Radiant are scared.
And 9 Pandas just knew that she was up there. Found her.
Removed impossible, what's left is the answer. They walk to this high ground, and you know, the smoke breaks.
Radiant's top tower is under
That's the only position left for someone.
Process of elimination, yeah.
Yeah, and the game kind of falls apart a little bit, but still, it's gonna be much worse. If 9 Pandas went for us, if they're around this, they'll be in a position to win test. This Enchantress Rain with the creeps, almost taking this tower, micro the wolf.
Oh, keep him alive. Anyway. Dead to the lion.
Lion shows ETP stop. They wanna make a move, but Earth Spirit from VP has been kind of in a weird position where he's just kind of farming for the last 5 minutes, you know? He's not ready to punish this reaction to split push. Now there's 4-man smoke. They see Earth Spirit on a vision, so they'll be very ready to take this fight. 5v4. Earth Spirit will try to connect, but it's gonna take him a while.
Time to get rolling. Clearing out mid wave as well. Nando steps forward, puts a few more traps down, but Roshan's already a half HP. That's down the Roar. Beastmaster swinging in from the northeast. Gonna walk into solo here. The Lich with the shield and the chain cross down. Aegis
V2
still has
gets
a
it.
V2 gets the pick up, as noticed dead inside the pit. As TA starts to open up a bit on delays, but now the Hex comes in. Looks he's found the opening on the man. Templar Assassin all caught up in the stuns, while the Phantom Assassin can rejoin in the fun. A triple kill for Raze. Aegis still in V-Tune's inventory, and 9 Pandas with another dominating team fight.
You go for a big play and you don't succeed. The roar was there, but he gets the Aegis. The moment he gets it, it's done deal. I feel like Beast clicked faster, but he actually got the axe.
Oh, that's sad for him.
60 seconds, no TA, 40 seconds, no Beast. This will mean at least 4 axes for side of V2 and 9 Pandas.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, they've got 1 glyph for now.
Is under attack.
I've got to eat my words about the PA, I guess.
Radiant's top barracks
And Tiny.
No, so I don't think Tiny's
Oh,
bad.
no.
I'm just tired of Tiny, you know.
Okay. That's right.
PA, on the other hand, I didn't have a read. Did not do well in the first 30 minutes of this game. The last 8 minutes have been pretty good, though.
They try to fight 4v5 or 4v6 basically the Aegis there.
They're trying. Was that an
Dang,
aggressive
lasso.
force tap on the bat? The lasso doesn't go anywhere. Swodix and Notice trying to get into the back lines, but the Lion, who died, has now brought back. Oh, Swodix critted down by V-Tune. And lays this Bristol back. Ooh, there's a lot of shots coming in towards him, but he had some heal to fall back on. Had a pretty full wand or something there to heal back up while Tiny jumps in with a
Cross
PKD.
back.
The TA tossed back in towards the PA and Lion, dead for 90 seconds. No Nande. And VP, come on, no heroes, no base, nothing left. GG's called. What a game. I still don't
again.
understand what happened. What a game.
If he played this tempo dictating lineup and they got like 7k lead, % of it. Now he's saying again, pick me this hero, so I can give you a captain of this team. You don't judge it. You'll be like, I have 0 raking games in the last 5 years. Or if you're solo, I had 0 raking games in the last 15 years, so I wanna pay attention to this bottom lane.
Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm reading all of Wraith King's tooltips. I really feel like, you know, they added some kind of caustic finale to his mortal strike. You know, when you kill a unit with your crit, it explodes. Nah, it's not there. There's nothing.
Maybe Bone Guard. Save us all.
Bone Guard. Skeletons versus Spiderlings. Fight. Battle to the death. I don't know. We'll find out. I think you're right on the point though. If V-Tune says pick me a hero, you pick it. Unless it's Terrorblade, and then maybe you think about it a couple of times. Up in the top jungle, interesting
I
business.
saw them walk up this high ground. They'll try to chase, but
Immediate D-ward.
not much left. Slow them down.
The battle
Top bounty rune. Lupsi and Array's looking at it. Lupsi is the one to get it, even with the Pango shield crashing on his head. So 3-1. Good early start there for 9 Pandas.
Fingers.
So Pango against Sniper in the mid lane.
I'm sure the
that
bottom
match
lane will
anyway.
be just okay in terms of, raking until level 6 of a brewer, but after he gets it, like, what realistically you have to deal with these fighters?
Go farm Ancient.
They're basically nothing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe when you hit this level 6 timing, you do just lane swap, like you put Doom down. I don't know.
Even a Doom,
Yeah.
for third. Hide set when he comes back.
It's on cooldown.
Maybe it's a solo Undying, You just take some levels in breaking, and you go farm jungle, and Undying gets level 7 and like kills all the spiders.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm very excited to see.
Or maybe
Doesn't
level
play.
1 Undying just spams decay and kills the brood on his own.
Kills everybody.
That's what's happening right now. Solo's getting some juicy stacks.
Double decay.
Big punches. Well, with the wave in front of the Dire Tier 1, so far, pretty comfortable spot for VP to be in. Wraith King, of course, going to get free farm out of this, though. 7 last hit for himself, 4 for the brood. So 9 Pandas pretty happy there. And in the other side lane, it looks like Doom kind of setting up a similar spot for himself. Wave naturally pushing away thanks to Gyro.
Level 2 is going to be very strong on the bottom lane. 2 Skellies acquired. Tombstone. But notice then Muerta will be. I think it's safe.
Like, and they do go with the stun bottom, but the calling's there to hold them back. And Muerta even thinking about trying to get a pull across, denying a range creep. Always a good spot to be in. I'm so nervous for this bottom lane. Every time an Undying is out here, just, yeah, that HP bar might be full, but the strength value is pretty low. And Noticed is going to feel the pain here. Just get whacked around a bit, but he's alive. I don't know what kind of life he's living, having to salve under his tower. As a broodmother, though.
Yeah, but pretty happy about it. Survives the Tombstone pop. That's all that Undying Lane is about. You pull this trigger a long cooldown Tombstone. If you survive it, then it's not much to threaten you for next 2 minutes.
Solo is pretty much out of mana now as well. Bringing Clarity, Magic Stick, and a Blood Grenade for the Undying. Grabs a Lotus. So never mind, we'll be back. Fighting shape shortly. Rain, in the meantime, the Ogre gets a small camp pull. So waves meet right in front of that Dire Tier 1. Good hold there by Nande. Handed a Tango. Heal back up. A lot of pulling. Top lane, they've both got access to their camps. So small camp pulled means large camp gets pulled the other way. They're back and forth, but it feels like Gyrocopter very often gets the upper hand in these scenarios. He's got the flat cannon. He can out-farm. They've also cut all the trees to make it even easier for him.
Very helpful for this flag cannon to hit everybody. Or decent for both teams, like playing stage being a little bit quiet. I think favors VP more, considering enemy has the Undying and Sniper. Two heroes that really want to dominate the lane.
Oh, true. Pango doing very well for himself. 23 and 3. Now Sniper is level 5 with double Wraith bands. Things get a little more challenging. Squadix can always think about hitting level 6 and rotating to side lanes, though. Something Pango's always very adept at doing. But yeah, Eastern European qualifiers, 0-0, minute 5. Very quiet start.
As you see every day.
It's quiet. Too quiet. I'm just watching this Ogre and Undying on opposite sides of the map do pretty much the exact same job. Walk up into the face of your opponent, say hello, yeah, cast some spells on me. Basically solo zoning 2 heroes. Oh, they carry farms. So now a bit of a gap. Sniper and the Wraith King getting up to the top of the last hit board. A glyph mid creep wave from a raise. Blocks the damage from the shield crash and the swashbuckle. So Squadix now getting denied under his own tower by the Sniper.
6 in a row. We'll see. Both supports come so far. Only 4 heroes on the mid lane. So 6 that we usually see. I was at 5.
Oh, was the Ogre not coming? There's a party down here at the bottom rune spot. Minute 6 hits. It's an arcane rune up at top. Viper still feels like he's got an opportunity here. Maybe go on the Muerta with the Undying alongside. Assassinate and Decay with a blood grenade, and first blood is drawn by Erase.
Beautiful combination. Armstrong got dropped defensively, but the blood grenade's enough. Assassinate, king of the room fight.
Amazing what you'll find laying around.
They did leave Ogre and Gyro to 2v1 this top lane, but you know, they didn't get a kill. They're not really bullying this Doom completely out of experience or gold range. And now he has a wave arriving at his tower.
Oh, they're gonna make a big play, Gary.
Oh, look,
Right for the wisdom. Gyro is level 5.
that seems illegal. I can't
Can
get away
help.
with this.
Sniper
Blaze.
is in.
A high ground held by this Gyro and Ogre, but the Doom, too tanky. They can't kill him off, so they get their own Wisdom Rune. Do they pay a price on the escape, though? Assassinate is flying. Lays trying to catch up here with Infernal Blade ready. The Scorched Earth going, but it expires. Barely missing out on the kill on the Gyro there.
Still a magic one left on Nande, so.
Let me have my excite. He was gonna die. I had 9 more. Now, though, maybe now he's gonna die. The 1 charges. Hey, not enough to save him. Muerta and Ogre turning the tides of battle here to get on the Shadow Shaman, and Doom stunned for a second, but he's...
Who do we get? Who do we get?
slipped
Get
up-
Shaman. Get Doom. Oh, no. We get nobody.
Neither of them.
You were right, Gary. Magic one. Doesn't matter. He
Hated.
dead. He dead.
I knew it all along.
In a room. 50-50.
Ango, unlucky. Again.
In a building. Not working rooms.
He's gonna smoke with his Rolling Thunder, though.
He was not bold enough, I guess. But pop with us. No. Enough to kill this room. Threatens to pop it, but
They've got to throw everything they've got. Is he dead with that Hex? Oh. Looks he can't save him, but the turnaround on Pango might be good enough. Lose the Doom and kill Squadix with another Assassinate. Erase gets the job done.
Erase the right place, the right time. Change for full game. And now let's see.
I'm watching.
This is the excitement.
It's the Battle of Helm's Deep down here. She's got swarms of orcs running into swarms of elves.
I feel like Brood will
Skeleton.
win this one.
Like, the tower hasn't taken that much damage. Wraithkin's chilling down here. Yeah, he's not chilling anymore. He's running.
Yeah.
With a Twin Gate and maybe onto Nande.
There's 3 heroes here.
They've got a Hex. They've got the stuns. Gyrocopter down and out. I'm not even sure they needed V-Tune, but he showed up to make sure what's dead is dead.
Yeah, but also helps take down this tower with the skelly boys. Oh, Raid pick? Raid king or raid pick? Working out so far. Look at the boys. Skelly boys.
Oh, they trade out the tier 1. Yeah, funnily enough, what, 45 seconds ago, that bottom tier 1 was full HP, and the Broodmother so quickly shreds it.
The drums. Super easy. Oh, Breaking makes his way back. I mean, Breaking can just can exist here and farm. And I don't see a problem with this pick.
Why is V-Tune getting tipped?
Maybe because of the voice lines.
Ah. Maybe, yeah.
No, remember? Find solo.
Or is Solo finding Broodmother? That Tombstone's killing all the Spiderlings. Notice is the one that has to run away. The sniper did TP down here, and Wraith King was nearby. Broodmother respecting them. So we've now got ourselves Wraith King Armlet, so he's going to be able to sustain himself for the foreseeable future. Sniper out of this mid lane. Raze closing in on Maelstrom, but not quite there yet.
80 runes gonna help him pressure the star. That's good. Make another go. There's no flash golem, no tombstone. Nanda is here. This is a 5-man move from VP.
Oopsie, right again. Hectors himself, tries to run away.
Sniper.
A little chicken dying towards the north. Sniper escaping. In comes the Doom. Throws it over onto the Ogre Magi. While VT and Solo slowly moving forward, trying to catch up. Get themselves a kill for a raise. So 1 for 1, but 9 Pandas is the one kind of reacting and defending tower there. Rebuff the actions of Virtus.pro.
You bring 5, I bring 5. No problem.
But then what next? Can they push mid tier 1 themselves?
Next is the Tower of Bell.
Oh yeah.
50-50.
Ango lost.
The sniper.
Ango's lost all these 50-50s.
Yeah, the fortune doesn't favor the bold, apparently.
Apparently not.
Like, Ango has not been activated at all. You know, this is your 18 pick of the draft, the juicer. Call it what you want. It's 0, 1, and 2. Default timing not used.
And what, 2 or 3 of his Rolling Thunders have kind of just been a little bit of noise and chaos in the fight, but no real directive, no real kill.
You don't have to kill the spiders, Gary, apparently, if you don't have to care about them. You know?
Or did you run away?
He's just like running away. He doesn't really care on this very game. He's top of the network into the Brood Mother. This pick seems to be working very well so far.
And in large part thanks to that kind of dance he did, right? Where Brood hit level 6, was pressuring the 1v1 on the bottom tower. He gated top, got a kill, got the enemy tower. And then, like, towers dying in Dota have this weird effect, right? Where it's like, yes, it's nice to go and kill a tower. But when you kill the tier 1 and you're not able to kill the tier 2, there's that weird pocket of farm where Wraith King is so safe right now.
Yeah.
Giving him a little bit of room. That's going to get him to Radiance.
And then he will not be able to challenge him even through the more Brood.
Yeah, so what's the Brood's job now? Because it used to be kind of win lane, get early tier 1, go into enemy jungle, get tier 2. But notice it's kind of farming backwards, trying to scale.
There's like 2 types of Broods in my pub that I see. There's like full aura bots. They just build for the team to watch him get full.
Yeah, the chain stuns. They're here in force. Hex and the shackles and the Wraithfire blast, and that's enough.
He deleted right there. They're gonna make a mirror move to the top. The heroes to kill his Doom. He senses depending on the ball game.
Yeah, he knows he's not safe. He gets steered back by the dead shot. Call down coming. Lays pretty speedy. Try and dodge and turn around, pirouetting around the Rolling Thunder, but that won't be enough to stay alive. And both opposing offlaners die.
Radiant's top tower.
Kill his Doom. He senses depending on the ball game.
Yeah, he knows he's not safe. He gets steered back by the dead shot. Call down coming. Lays pretty speedy. Try and dodge and turn around, pirouetting around the Rolling Thunder, but that won't be enough to stay alive. And both opposing offlaners die.
Radiant's top tower.
Again, though, a situation where it's like a kill into what? We got a kill and then we run to our side of the map.
Kill into more farming. Brood either goes full aura bot or goes some Echo Saber, Phylactery Ra where he turns into heavy right clicker. Where it seems so far Notice is playing in between. He's going for Boots of Bearing into BKB Yasha.
Okay.
Maxing out first spell. We'll see. I think going right click this game is kind of needed. Because of Ogre. I think the magic damage is not going to do much. The auras are not going to do much.
Looks like he's changing his mind. He's shifted his inventory and quick buy a couple of times now. So notice thinking about bearing in pipe. It might just be going down that kind of aura bot
Radiant's middle tower.
build you were talking about. Yeah, it feels like they need to bring something more. Like the Pango, like you've been saying it right. Pango hasn't been activated. He's not really dishing out damage. If Pango and Brood are both kind of sideline utility heroes, so much rests on the shoulders of this Gyro.
And he's playing as Doom, so
Yes, right.
that's the whole point of why I would like Brood to become a threat.
Pick up the slack a bit.
There's gonna be space to do so. This Gyro will pick up a lot of heat from the level 30 voice lines from solo.
I love to see it. Still definitely a scary game for VP. You're staring down the barrel of a sniper with Mjolnir soon. You've not really stopped this Wraith King from getting towards relic timing. He's nearly there, and that's going to be Radiant shortly after. I don't know, man. This game feels like the floor is slipping and cracking under the feet of VP as they stand on it.
Yeah, I agree. The pace definitely favors the 9 Pandas. They're gonna hit the better timings, but still, not all is joy over for the VP and their fans. They have timings to look forward to. As you said, the pipe agonies from both Gyro and Pango, but we need this Pango activated. We need more than a Doom kill into back to your side of the map farming.
Yeah. If things are this slow, I know minute 16 is quite early for first Roche, but could you see VP going and taking Roche now?
Definitely. Drums, Olga, Gyro. Any lineup, if you do rushes, I would mostly fast. Like, you just need to press all the abilities and you're like, it all adds up. Right? Rush is there, he's not running anyway, so if you press everything on him, he dies like 30 seconds.
Not really a spot. The 9 Pandas can come and contest this.
Yeah, as you said, they're just short of the Mjolnir, Radiance, whatnot. And still has a Mida, so they wanna pick up their timing before they go. Devil's Bargain on the Doom. Midas drums, something that Amar buys kind of every game.
That's some normal stuff.
Aegis, a little bit less than 900 gold short of this Aghanim's on Pango. That sounds like a good time. Take like 2 minutes more to finish up the Ags, and then like it's a go time.
Ags, he's got Ags. Gyro has just finished his Aghanim Scepter. Should be a pretty good spot for them to play out of. What, pipe on the Brood feels nice too? Now it's just a case of where? Where do they go? Where can they fight? What's an ideal spot for VP to kind of go get a kill, a pick off, or a fight, and then an objective?
The line has just been drawn by Muerta. Like, just, I would say when you feel strong, like try to go where the enemy heroes are, unless it's like a super bad position to you, because you want to interact with them. Unless you have some super big pushing heroes, and they're gonna find.
Soon? Oh, the heck was there? Breaks him free. He was being pretty greedy with that Wild Wing camp, I'm going to be honest. Kept going back uphill. Go and finish it off. That's a smoke reveal, position reveal from VP, showing their hand basically down in that bottom jungle. And their Notice going to try and clear through some of these camps as they hold bot and mid wave. And the rest of 9 Pandas just kind of filtering across the map,
Is under attack.
playing up towards top.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But this is it now. V-Tune Radiance. The Raise Mjolnir. Pretty big ramp up in damage output. Might actually be a bit scary for VP to go and make plays again.
I think right now BP is stronger, but as we saw before, it's the game of initiation. And
Brood.
right now, Beacon is gonna try to mess with his brood.
Plants himself in front of the tier 1. And come at me. Maybe now realizing there's more than just the brood here. Shadow Shaman so desperately wants money for the Blink. He's going to meet some Spiderlings as they get microed out to scout a little deeper. And this Virtus.pro 5-man move is eventually going to get them a tier 2 tower.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Absolutely no defense of that bottom lane from 9 Pandas. No need to. Closing in on BKB Doom. You've now got Mech on Undying.
BKB Doom seems like a go time for 9 Pandas. They smoke. 2 of them. Gonna try to find an initiation.
Alright, yeah, so he sold his Midas to finish off the BKB. And they'll start right on his Broodmother. Kane stunned into oblivion. And now a long line drawn. Solo is like, yeah, we got a big kill. A core hero's dead. Hell, let's run down this lane. Get some tier 1 and a tier 2 and a Tormentor. There's lots of objectives on that right side of the map.
They feel like it's a go time. Brood is a freebie. They would like to get more, as you're saying. Blink on breaking is gonna be big. Blink on Shadow Shaman just adds another layer to this lineup of theirs. So much more initiation.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, Nande. Just back up a little bit.
He's fine.
Oh,
Get
kill
the
that
mentor
Tormentor.
to Ogre Muerta. Muerta is fine. And Ogre gets it. Very nice shard. Definitely much better than Muerta one.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Fire shield.
Nice little spell.
We'll drop a tower for it. Okay. Everything's ready for BP. But Aegis expires and feels like they only gained like... What was the trade-off? A tier 2 bottom for a brood during the whole Aegis duration?
Yeah.
Just doesn't feel good enough, Gary. But still,
Did they
I
get
would say
They didn't even get a kill on like Shadow Shaman or anything, did they? They tried to get the
No.
Wraith King, but he ran away.
they can't poke breaking and nothing happened.
Yeah, it's prime time for 9 Pandas now. Aegis reclaimed. Yes, VP feels strong and hitting A timing, but it feels like 9 Pandas hitting the timing. BKB Sniper and Doom. Wraith King with a blink and a radiance. And he is gunning it. Straight down that top lane. Finds an opening on the Ogre. Assassinate with that radiance burn. Going to bring him down shortly.
Fire
Rain getting into the
shield.
tree line with a fire shield, but being burnt by the radiance and a blink dagger up in a couple of seconds. Ignite sticking over on him, but we all knew that Ogre was dead.
Nice try.
Ogre did his job though. The gyro ran away.
Much tankier than anticipated, I would say. The fire shield doing all the good work. Quickly, this will turn into a tier 2 push with the Shadow Shaman breaking.
Is it still too difficult to go straight high ground here?
It's definitely too difficult to like claim the high ground, but force enemy back will be the best move that 9 Pandas can do.
Do you want to drop Serpent Wards on it, or are you thinking about them?
They're instantly going to catch, actually.
Straight back to defend.
Radiant are scanning.
Bottom lane needs to be dealt with as well. Virtus.pro trying to play into that bottom jungle around their Pango and their Gyro. Squadix pops into Invis. The bottle rune he had. This has been a dead quiet game for Eastern Europe. 11 kills in 25 minutes. Very slow and steady from both sides, trying to hit these timings as hard as they can, and then both teams realizing, wait, we're all strong in this one. Might actually get to the point where this Ogre gets a hand of Midas.
might benefit him pace of the game, but still can't escape. I feel like this breaking Doom Sniper lineup definitely benefited even more.
From the space and the time, yeah.
He's this final hit. He's just the impact invader for Gary.
The gyro. He's the one to get caught. Immediately hexed up. Is that something to save him? Breaks free a little bit here with his BKB going, but the damage was already done. Finished off in the end while Virtus.pro trying to turn and fight into this Undying. They kill Solo, sure, but the Pango's still doomed. The Broodmother's sprinting away through the webs, trying to hold them back. V-Tune has another blink ready now to jump in onto the Pangolier. Oh, stun. It'll come eventually. The Pangolier did get up to the high ground while the Ogre is being pummeled by the Doom. Wraith King can't quite find Squadix either. Muerte in the meantime throws another calling down to zone the Doom away from this mid lane. And V-Tune even armor toggling down to 1 HP there. Almost tempting fate.
In worrisome part for VP there is that they jump the gyro and they don't even bother dooming him. They basically kill him without the doom. They say one for Pango. It just seems like what is the way to fight? In realistic fight next rush, you'll just doom the gyro. He will not be able to do even little damage he did.
Yeah, and this comes back to the problem you kind of articulated earlier on, right? This Broodmother has Boots of Bearing Pipe. Damage output is very limited outside of these Spirelings or finding a support or something. In a team fight or a bot. Pango got doomed that fight and was literally, a body. Not providing anything. You needed some kind of backup plan here.
Yeah.
My gyrocopter right now is, I need Satanic, Aidless, Rapier. I need another 20 minutes of gameplay to feel comfortable.
But even if he gets all these items, at the end of the day, he might just get doomed Abyssal Blade from breaking it. Just fall to the ground, That's the trouble of playing this gyro into the Doom breaking lineup.
What a day for Dota. Lifestealer and Wraith King.
PA.
Radiant and PA. Radiance as an item. Oh. Thank you, V-Tune.
V-Tune doing V-Tune things and they're working out.
Love him. What was another signature of his? Drow Ranger?
Yeah, Lifestealer. I would say Morphling for sure. But
Morphling,
that's
okay.
already a meta hero, so probably not gonna pick up that one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of fruity heroes he could play for the rest of the qualifiers, I need more funny meme heroes that haven't existed in years.
BKB no.
Dire's middle
BKB level 18 for this break-in. What is the next objective? Aegis and Sniper. Do we look to either increase our lead through farming and choking it out, or maybe we'll look for some high ground pressure with another Venom Wars?
Sorry, I'm looking at V-Tune's Dota buff. Lifestealer Phantom Lancer. I forgot about him. We could see PL come back. So it's Lifestealer, PL, Slark, Luna. Oh, Luna was a big one for him. Then PA and Ursa and Morphling. Oh, he had some fun signature heroes.
Yeah, Ursa. When I think of Ursa.
Yeah, Ursa. There's like AM and Drow Ranger down there as well. Yeah, definitely Lifestealer, PL, Wraith King, Slark, Luna, PA, Ursa, Morphling. Another big 10.
Radiant's top tower
Or
is
big
under
8,
attack.
whatever. Another moment of quiet. Notice trying to hunt down the Shadow Shaman in the trees. V-Tune guarding his support. Hang on a second. Is Lupsi still gonna die? The spam of the spawn Spirling is getting very annoying. Shadow Shaman is still alive. Bot and mid waves both cleared out though by 9 Pandas. They've got an eye for that bottom tier 2. Line of sight for the sniper. Solo step forward.
Banner ready. they're interested into going high ground, the Blitz will not stop it. Now they're pressuring on the other side, but one is sure.
They're going.
Radiant pushes faster. Waiting for Blitz. Banner will be dropped or not.
It will now.
Cool.
Took a little bit.
That was a wild tombstone. Died in a second to spiraling.
They did keep the banner alive. And Doom has dragged midwave across here as well. Serpent Wards and Sniper.
No
Very
Blitz.
potent combo to kill these buildings.
Backstab.
He tunes in. They've killed the Ogre before the backstab can arrive. They do land crashing down onto the Shadow Shaman. The Doom is out onto the Gyro though. Now they're trying to run forward and deal with Lays while the Wraith King first life gone. Reincarnation from him and the Sniper bringing them back to life in the midst of the battle as Notice tries to go toe-to-toe with the Sniper alongside the Muerta. Oh, the concussive grenade shot back, not enough to save him as Squadix picks up a triple kill. V2's
And they're
Wraith
still
King.
alive.
He's still alive for now, left stranded here and dead shotted. The fear pushes him into the barrier, and V2 gonna fall inside the Dire base. Malarak still standing as V2 a couple of hits in there, but Squadix picks up the ultra kill in the end.
Good old Tiger throw, Gary. Well,
The classic.
8.5k damage from this Pango. We doubted. When are you gonna do something? You have Aegis. Hags. Why are you killing everybody? He's like,
30 minutes.
relax. Tranquilo, mi amigo. Tranquilo, wait. He comes and kills everybody. He waited for his moment. And they literally killed 7 heroes, considering both Sniper and Breaking had 2 lives.
And Undying.
We were,
Although I
we
guess
were
Undying was
plotting.
on cooldown.
Well, what is the timing? Is it that it was the Nemesis curse all along?
Oh, the Pango. Big
Killed the
damage.
item. No, Bissell finished.
He was 1, 1, and 4, right? He just got 4 kills. It was, yeah, 30 minutes of Pango. Come on. Poke him with a stick. See what he does. Still not without losses, though. In case you lose tier 3 and the range racks at the bottom. Grieveful laughter. And we could see 9 Pandas kind of come back, get into Dire Ancients, and play that kind of pivot move where they push 2 lanes, the mid tier 2, set up again.
It's just the position. When you push high ground, you expose yourselves to this backstab. They backstab the Gyro. Yes, he gets doomed, but he already got all the spells out. Shadow Shaman died first. You get all the Tiger priority you want from BP side, and you basically get to dictate it to the fight because 9 Pandas just exposing themselves to get distracted.
All the shard goes to Doom.
Ooh.
I'm dying. Spotted by Squadix, who now has that Abyssal Blade. Rolo dead for 80 seconds. If you're already dead, the Ceaseless Dirge kick in, or you have to die with it. You have to die with it off cooldown already, right? He's not going to just randomly respawn.
Well, we're about to witness. I would say you don't respawn.
Yeah,
You have to die with it to respawn.
I think so too. There's just some of these things in Dota, you never...
1, 0, Happy New Year.
He's still dead. Woohoo!
Precious bone.
I don't know if you played Undying since the Facet edition. Then definitely, if you did, for our viewers, any viewer that did, definitely had a game where you just like respawn and you don't figure it out. You sit in your basement for 30 seconds. You even sit in base more than you're dead because your camera doesn't move back and you don't figure out, you know. But maybe that's just me. Horrible Dota player. Moving on, Nande approaching high ground.
He's getting whacked around by this Wraith King. Has the BKB and cooldown to hold them back.
What's the Doom?
I don't know.
Can't escape the feeling if Doom was ready there, that was a dead Gyro. Without any doubt, but Doom was not ready. He will get away.
Are scanning.
Oh, high ground defended. And now we get back into that wonderful situation of waiting for Roshan. Back in potentially 10 seconds.
Midas Ogre kicking in.
Oh, hell yeah. Get those multicasts going. What's he got? Solar Crest soon as well.
Nice talent tree.
I love that he's painted it on a board. I love that he tried to nail it in one spot and there's a hole, but he's gone and nailed it in a different spot because he screwed up.
He's a little bit dumb.
Yeah. Funny guy. Both of them. Both of the Ogre Magi's.
Loadsarb is gonna be pretty big for him. Once you get it and put it on gyro, it means you wanna doom this guy. You have to doom yourself too.
It's pretty much just turned nighttime here. And Dire is scanning the pit, maybe expecting it to already be being started by 9 Pandas. Solo could maybe walk in here and scout it. So far, it looks like the Spiderlings are going to be the ones to make their way across the map sooner than 9 Pandas are. 9 Pandas even retreating fully. I've got a little bit of vision that sees the Spiderlings coming. Watchers noticed farm that camp. And they fell back to smoke.
Regatta. They know Rush is up. The initiation will be name of the game. Undying will lead the way with War's Tombstone. Give the vision. Hopefully you get a jump on this gyrocopter, but with all the Spiderlings scouting, VP is more than aware of it coming.
And now they're playing under their own vision. High ground observer on the spire. This could be a chance for 9 Pandas, you know, to go and sneak it. Go and steal Roshan. For now, playing with their own observer ward that's just next to the outpost. Very patient. And both of these teams do not make any rash decisions and go full rushing into a fight they can't take. This is always going to be the case here. 9 Pandas playing this kind of radiant approach to Roshan when it's nighttime. It feels nice.
It's a big Iron and Scepter onto this Raken. Feels very weird to give up Rosh, the third one. Is what it is. That's the decision VP also should make. No. You're gonna have to fight the 7 lives again. Worked out last time. That was in the base. They're picking out the sniper. They see him on this deep observer ward. If they can find him isolated, they can easily kill him twice.
The gyro's
Help is near.
pretty far forward here, Nande. 9 Pandas.
He gets spotted by the sniper night vision, but I mean, both teams kind of nervous, Gary.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger. Nande, that's a very far position.
Dude, I'm holding my breath. I'm watching Nande here and I am holding my breath. Ogre is going to sacrifice himself for the escape of the gyro, though. And look at Wraith King. Wraith King's hunting the brood. Blink in. Ooh, the BKB's up. Notice slips away. They saw him moving there with the observer ward, but didn't have full vision on him. Might be able to catch the Muerta still. High ground vision placed. Already under Sentry and Albus from the Dire team.
Oh,
So VP, they're out of there.
barely.
Still a man advantage for 9 Pandas, though.
Ogre dead. Banner ready.
Aegis in the sniper's inventory. Smoke. Let's go. The sniper kind of pretends to play top.
Still. The fresh memory reminds playing high ground. Did set them back quite far back last time. So Dota3 try to do it smarter this time. Smoking, maybe trying to get initiation.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is the nicer part of the map to play from, the Radiant. Gonna play out with that high ground area from the Ancients. Get the tier 2 mid. Up the wave bot, push down as well. Blocks the secret shop from your opponents too, so this Broodmother Courier could easily be found.
I just feel VP is playing scared for the last 10 minutes, almost. Just nobody wants to get doomed, nobody wants to get initiated on, nobody wants to frontline. And it's hurting them deeply in terms of map control.
They are right now just sat on that high ground waiting for 9 Pandas to come to them. At least the Pango now is at a point where he's scaled, he's doing damage, he is a nuisance in these team fights. It's just a matter of getting involved in them. Like you pointed out with that Roshan attempt, right? The way that 9 Pandas approach an area of the map. Whether or not the area of the map is dark or lit up by an observer ward, Undying is moving forward with Tombstone, observer wards, sentries, smoke, whatever, and everybody else follows him. How does VP do that? Can Ogre just run forward and start things off? Because like so far, Nande the Gyro has been the one walking into fights.
Ogre with the buyback, he's the one that should frontline, but he needs to be not dying for nothing. If he dies with revealing heroes and pressing observer wards, it needs to be a response. And
Hello. They found Squad X. And they catch him. He's going to TP home.
you cannot tap the BKB TP, even though if you doom the target afterwards of the BKB TP, he will still continue.
He even had a Lincoln's there. So, trying their hardest to doom him, get around the Lincoln sphere. In the end,
Is this the
nothing.
moment we waited for, Gary?
Which
38
moment?
seconds, age is expiring, no doom. Is it time to go for VP?
Might.
Or will they stay scared for the rest of this game?
Oh, they bought a gem. That means it's go time. Time to play forward. 42 minutes of cowering and hiding. Only 23 kills in a 42-minute game. It very much has been a tug-of-war match. Back and forth on lanes, split pushing, carving out areas of territory for yourselves, placing serpent wards on high ground to get how much damage? 300? 300 damage on the tier 3.
300 per 300. Might amount something later. Probably will not. Now we have VP marching down the mid lane. Will something happen in this game? We're yet to find out. One is sure, level 25, approaching for some of these heroes.
What's behind
Breaking.
door number 2?
Breaking and Pangolier already hitting one, then it's gonna be Gyro. Minus 2 seconds on the critical side is pretty big, and man smoke. Does it hit? They're tired, as we are, of playing cat and mouse. They want to fight. Want to battle.
There's only one player having fun right now, and it's Lupsi's Shadow Shaman. He's smoked up, he's casting spells on creeps, and he's pushed this lane into tier 3. All alone? What a hero.
They want to find him, and he escapes.
And now his team can smoke.
Yeah, exactly. You make the pressure on the enemy sidelines that they have to deal with, and then you smoke into their other territory where they will not be 5 because they have to deal with this pressure.
And now 9 Pandas don't find anybody. There's not even a Tormentor to kill.
So far, nobody so far.
So far, so nothing. Solo.
Will expire. Solo is very deep in the enemy base, placing his observer.
It is out of sentry range.
Who has the gem?
Ogre Magi bought it, but I don't
Broodmother.
know. No.
This observer might stay there for like for full duration. Oh, rolling thunder!
Sniper has BKB. He's a Bristle Bladed. Put a distance away from the Gyro and the Pango as Nande he charges in towards them, but he's being doomed up. having some struggles now as Wraith King V-Tune runs towards Nando's Gyro, gets some good damage down. They've lost the Shadow Shaman, but it looks like Nine Pandas with this Wraith King able to stand that ground and get some
Buyback's coming
seriously
up.
big kills. The Doom is in Wraith form, the green ghost of Lays, clapping down on VP, forcing multiple buybacks out of both sides. Shadow Shaman, Sniper, Ogre, and Gyro all buying back as the bottom lane melee Rax is on 30 health, nearly killed off the skeletons.
What a fight for Nine Pandas. They kill the Sniper, they kill the Shaman straight out from VP, but the Breaking Agonims means they stay around for a couple more seconds and they dish out damage still. With the outpost being theirs, the buybacks will also work well for them, and looks like Nine Pandas is in the driving seat of this game. Rolled back, Sniper will hit the Kragon.
Where's BKB?
No BKB. Any true side?
Okay.
No true side.
I'm dying.
Invincibility.
I'm dying, stole the gem off them. The Raze is still getting chased though. Stunned up
That's
and
a
dead
dieback.
for 2 minutes. That is a dieback on the Sniper. Nine Pandas. Wraith King is going to get caught as well. Nande, he runs forward. There's backup from the Shadow Shaman to turn him into a little chicken inside the Glimmer Cape, but that's no safety. Reincarnation used. Nobody coming to save him. Dying and Shadow Shaman both failing. Hitting the Wraith King and leaving him to die. So in the end, we had 2 buybacks apiece, a dieback on the Sniper, a lane of Barracks finally fell bottom, completely dead. Shadow Shaman still poking his head around that bottom lane. While Undying just drops a tombstone around that mid lane. Trying to run away from the Gyro and the Ogre chasing him.
He has to buy back. It's gonna be a 4v5 defense. Doom is ready. Gyro has no buyback, so there's still an angle, but
Gyro?
They're gonna try to bring him
My
down.
God! They got the Doom on him, and now the chase forward onto Nande. He's just caught out here completely. The Gyro is now a dieback. 2 minutes without him. Pango trying to roll alongside this Murad to get as much as they possibly can out of this fight, but it looks like they've got to give up. Ogre
It's
dead.
an Ogre
and
dieback.
Nine Pandas now in the winning position as they get a Hex. The stun on Muerta. Milan, today has been ridiculous. An incredible day of Dota, but what are we watching?
We're watching a baseball because everybody's just throwing.
The collapse of empires.
3 heroes without buyback. Sniper up in 15 seconds.
What, the Gem Thief? The Gem Thief has been killed. Sorry, the Shadow Shaman was like baiting a gem in the mid lane as a Ogre courier was coming across to try and catch it.
Nautis and Squadix. 2 remaining members from old VP standing, and the only one left in this game.
They're going tier 4s.
Braun will be next on the menu. 1 blitz left.
Where's the Sniper? Where's the Raze? He's arriving on the scene of the crime now as Solo Tombstone saves himself and Notice being slain. The Sniper arrives in the nick of time, brewed by the dead, that does have buyback. Has to use it now as the tier 4s collapsing quickly in front of his very eyes. Aghanim Scepter for the Shadow Shaman. Serpent Wall chucked out right in front of the phone. And Nine Pandas inches
GG.
away, millimeters away. GG called a victory for them, a 2-0 sweep in its best of 3 over VP.
Who called it, Gary?
Sola.
Sola. Off the camera, you did call it.
Did I not call it? Oh, I should have called it on